Haven't been scoring a lot of points for Florida, but they've been able to hold people. They held Texas A&M to 17. Talk about their defense going into this
I
fight.
feel like they have a great defense, especially with the front seven. I feel like that's the key to their defense is their front seven. And so I said we have to go out there and come handle the line of scrimmage as well as those linebackers in order to win this football game.
What does it mean to be ranked in the top 25?
Man, it's a great accolade, and it makes us feel proud that we were able to do that. And we just have to continue pushing forward, taking it 1 week at a time.
What would it mean to beat these guys?
It would mean a lot to this program because it hadn't happened in a long time, and it would mean a lot for these guys on the team as well, just going forward in this season.
James, I know that I'm sure the coaches will, if they haven't already, they'll point out that the team that's run the ball better in this matchup has won at the last. Has had a really good record in it. Run game, is that where it needs to be? Are you guys really focusing more on that this week?
Yeah, that's a real focus of us. Just run game, handling the line of scrimmage in general because that's their strength, and we have to make it our strength. We have to go against them and win the line of scrimmage in order to win this football game.
You remember going up against, I think I got a lot of the guys on their defensive line back this year. I mean, what do you remember about that group?
I remember they were a hard-nosed group. They penetrated a lot. They was quick. They had high motor, so we're just going to have to go out there and be ready for all of that.
How much of the coaches stress short yardage stuff already this week?
It's always been a stress. It's like especially just those downs where they know it's run, we know it's run. We have to go out there and get those yards.
Is it more execution or more performance, or pride? I mean, execution and pride, or is it a little bit of both?
It's a little bit of both. You always have to execute, but once you get down into the inside 2-on-1, it's all about pride as well.
Thanks, James.
James, how much was maybe that Florida game last year a turning point for you? Because it was obviously a tough day, but your response to it probably has gotten you back to this point in a way, hasn't it?
I mean, I feel like it really just let me know the value of reps and the value of never taking any rep for granted. You got to go out there and take every day and play, do every rep you do full speed.
Now, you were a guy that's always worked pretty hard. What went into that? I mean, had you not been working as hard as you needed to going into that, or was it just being a little bit younger, a little bit more?
Yeah, I was in a new environment. I mishandled the ball, what happened, and this is something I need to learn. I learned from it, and I moved on from it. I always kept that as something every practice I had to remember. I always had to take care of the football.
Does it seem like a day where just, it's a bad day with a lot of people watching, but everybody has a bad day like that? Was it something like that where just things didn't start right, things just kept getting worse, or what was the deal there?
It was just, I was off. I really didn't realize it until it was too late, and then I was lingering on it too long as well. It was just something I mentally out of whack.
How about the response, though? I mean, I asked you a little bit about it, but just what did it take to kind of suck it up and move on from that? Some people maybe wouldn't have done that, and your response to it's kind of gotten you back here.
I mean, it's just you got to take it 1 week at a time. You can't everything. What happens in the past is the past. That's why you always have to focus on the future. You got to look forward. Take it 1 week, 1 rep at a time.
Does that make this game maybe just a little bit more personal in a sense, though?
I mean, it's always going to be personal just because it's Florida and it's at home. But for me as well, it's going to be a personal game.
Hey, just talk a little bit about the fact that you played 2 games, but does this one count more for you guys, you think, because it's a conference game, it's Florida, and there's a lot of hype around it now?
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of hype around it, but moreover, just it being our first conference game, my conference opening in Nathan Stadium, that makes this game mean a whole lot to us, and that's another reason. It's just more reason to go out there fired up, ready to play.
The fact that offense has played so well the first 2 weeks, I mean, just talk about where you are, what you want to do this weekend, I guess.
We just want to continue to improve our execution and just continue to get better, make improvements every week.
The run game, I mean, are you happy where it's at?
Nah, we're not. I mean, we feel like we left a lot of yards on the field, so we want to go out there and just really execute and really get it going the way it needs to be.
This is a series that traditionally is focused on the run game. The team that runs the ball well usually wins the game. Do you kind of carry that into this game, knowing how critical it will be to run the ball well this week?
Yes, you have to, because it's going to be a game where they have a great front seven, and you're going to have to win the line of scrimmage in order to win the football game.
Did you see them play Texas A&M last week?
Yes, I watched the film of it.
What did you think?
I feel like it was a great game. I feel like they showed a lot of grit and taking it and winning in the fourth quarter, so that lets us know that it's going to be a 60-minute football game.
The fact that they've played a conference opponent coming into the Tennessee game is a little bit different than previous years. Can you read more about Florida because of that, know a little bit more about them?
I mean, as you get to see them play during the stretch, you get to see them play when they're down. It really helps you. It gives you a lot of quality film to study.
Just real quick, Tyler's been on target as much as he can be, I guess, this season. Talk about the way he's played and how you guys are sort of helping him out.
I feel like Tyler's been exceptional, and we've been trying to do our part by keeping him clean. We don't need any sacks. I feel like as long as he's clean, he's going to be able to deliver accurate balls, and he's going to make great decisions.
Will that be more difficult this weekend?
I feel like it's going to be a bigger task, but I feel like it just gives us more of the reason to prepare hard for it and go out there and keep him clean. It's going to mean more.
All right, James. Appreciate it.
If y'all already had your film study,
We know in order for us to pull this win off, we want to need all three players, special team, offense, defense. Our coaches been coaches that way. So those guys that work hard enough. I feel like there was two yesterday. We shouldn't go out there and stay lower.
I feel like they did pretty well.
As a whole, they assignment mistakes.
Hey, Marlon.
Second season is